Andy Reviews.
Angry Andy.
Angry Andy Reviews. Angry Andy Reviews. Angry Andy Reviews. Angry Andy Reviews.
Don't make me destroy you.
Hello and welcome to Angry Andy Reviews, and this is a very brief review for Star Wars The Acolyte Episode 4. Apologies for the delay, I've been away out of the country and I've not had time to watch it up until now. So, like I said, this is episode 4. We are roughly halfway through this series, The Acolyte, and we are treated to, in this episode, a 20-minute walking simulator and dialogue dump fest yet again. Dialogue is terrible, as it has been right the way through so far, and it's not benefited in any way by any better writing either. So anything that I would say would be no different to my previous review, to be quite honest with you, in regards to that. All of this takes place majority of the time on Kofar, where they are walking in Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring fashion over hills, mountains, through jungles. It's all very unexciting, it's all very uninspired. There's no resounding sort of presence to any of this up until the end of the episode, where the masked figure of this Sith Lord, whatever he's going to be, turns up and does nothing, flicks a wrist, and then pushes all the Jedi away, and that's the end of the episode. I would say there's spoilers, but there are no fucking spoilers in this. It's all very bland, yet again. It just feels bland, it feels empty, it feels weightless. I honestly do not have any semblance of care for any of these characters. We see the Wookiee Jedi character very briefly in this yet again. He's doing some kind of potion thing at the start of the episode, and then literally 10-15 minutes later he's already dead. We don't see anything. We're not treated to any sort of rhyme or reason of how he's been killed. We assume it's this mysterious Sith Lord who turns up because May decides halfway through the episode she doesn't want to fucking do it anymore. Okay, so that's it. She literally fucking says a line which is, Osha's alive now, everything changes because Osha's alive. My loyalty is to Osha.
Come on, don't bullshit me.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Motherfucker, literally 8 years ago, you set fire to a building because you were going to kill her. You said you wanted to kill her because she wanted to leave, and now your loyalty lies with Osha.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
What is this fucking dialogue? What is this writing? It's shit. It's shit. It doesn't make any sense. Oh my god, it's written by a fucking committee of idiots. It has to be, because none of this has been checked. It has to have been not checked, even though there's a report came out recently that Dave Filoni has a look at all the scripts before it gets approved. Well, I'm sorry, somebody's not doing the fucking job, because that didn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. And it gets progressively bad from there. Nothing really happens. There's this geezer that's following May around. You know, it's all too obvious maybe that he's going to be the Sith Lord. At this point, I don't care because I'm not interested in the characters. The Wookiee's dead. Great. Didn't see fuck all from him anyway, so I have no feelings towards that. It means nothing to me. He's just dead in a chair in the middle of a jungle. Bloody marvellous. Who gives a shit? And prior to that, we're on Coruscant, where these Jedi are fucking scheming about hiding it from the Jedi Council, everything that's going on. Alright, okay, that's interesting. The Jedi are hiding things because they're obviously ashamed of something that's maybe happened, you know, but we're not quite sure still. Halfway through the series, we're still not sure exactly what's happened. However, Master Ki-Adi-Mundi is present, and you will remember him as the guy who said in The Phantom Menace,
"Impossible. The Sith have been extinct for a millennium."
Yeah, he was the guy who said that. Quite literally said the Sith have been extinct for a millennium. And yet he's here, essentially going along with the idea to hide everything from the Jedi Council. Okay. I mean, unless he has a turn of heart later on in the series, it kind of makes him out to be a bit of a fucking liar, doesn't it? Because they're quite obviously discussing that May is an apprentice of somebody else. So who is the master? So they're clearly discussing the fact that there must be a master, and not just a master of puppets, not just a master of being able to carve wood figures, not a master of smithing, no, a master of the dark arts, of the Sith arts. So does that make Ki-Adi-Mundi a fucking liar? Okay, I've seen comments about his age and whatever and all this kind of stuff, and to be fair, I think that wasn't really ever set in stone what his age was, because not much was known about the species that he came from. So whatever, I don't care about that. What I care about is the simple canon facts. He literally says in that film, Phantom Menace, the Sith have been extinct for a millennium. Even the dog's not happy. So what does this mean? What does this mean? Very strange, very bizarre. So, okay, what do we do from here? I don't really know. Like I said, I'm not invested in any of these characters whatsoever. I've got no feeling of... I don't care what happens. May is turned good all of a sudden. Great. Wow. Osha's just there staring blankly into space doing fucking nothing. She's going home and then she's not going home. She gets convinced to go on the journey anyway. Oh my god, make up your fucking mind what you were doing as a character. These characters have no through line. There's no through line of what they're doing, what their purpose is. Are they covering something up? I don't know, because it's not written that way. Are they trying their best to figure out the mystery? I don't know, because it's not written that way. Does May care about Osha? I don't know, because it's not written that way. Does Osha care about May? I don't know, because it's not written that way. Are the Jedi incompetent? Are they foolish? Are they arrogant? Possibly. I don't know, because it's not written that way. It's so plain. It's so average, this show so far, that I am bored. I'm bored, and I just can't be bothered. I really can't be bothered. There is much better TV out there. There is much better TV out there, much better written for the same cost, a fraction of the cost. Again, I saw another thing. I've probably been mentioned dozens of times already in other videos, but this show cost $180 million to make. And I saw that they cut something to do with the fight with the Wookiee. They cut it because of budgetary reasons. What? What? This show cost more per episode. Again, I'm taking from other sources. This show cost more per episode than it took to make Godzilla -1. What are you on about? What is this show? Good heavens. It's weak. Fundamentally, it's weak. This show is just weak, and I'm talking specifically in the way it's shot, the way it's presented, the direction, the writing. It's weak. I don't get involved in the political arguments, the gender arguments, any of this. I don't care, because fundamentally what I care about is Star Wars. I care about good writing, good direction, good acting, good cinematography. There is none of that here. There is none of that here. I'm not getting invested in any of these other arguments, these other debates. I've seen the arguments. It's not my place. It's not my place to get involved. I'm not involved in any of that. I don't believe in half of what gets said. I don't believe in the other half of what gets said, because the battle lines are so opposites that it's ridiculous at this point. So I'm here purely as a fan of Star Wars, wanting good writing, good character, good story. I don't feel we're getting it in this at all. And I feel like the quality assurance team just isn't there. Everything needs to go back to the drawing board for me. It really does, because I think there is potential here for something to be great. There is potential here for something to be next level, but it isn't there. It isn't there, and it's across everything. It's performances, writing, dialogue. It's all terrible. It's all terrible. So there we go. This episode, there's no change for me from the last episode. I didn't get any sense of urgency or any thrust or excitement, or because the episode just cuts off again. The smiling, whatever this is, this helmet, it does nothing. Oh, it's got teeth, it's smiling. Great. Fucking hell. Wow, we're all about imagery now, are we? Oh, it looks great. Oh, fucking hell, we don't know anything about it. It's some fucking mug wearing a fucking broken fucking Kylo Ren helmet. Fuck off. It's wasteful. It's offering nothing to me. It's giving me nothing. So at the moment, I am sat where I was in the previous episode at a 3 out of 10. There's been no change. I don't feel any change. I don't feel any different. I'm ambivalent. I'm ambivalent to the nonsense and the drudgery. The Sith Lord has got to be either this fucking Basil creature, which is hilarious. It won't be. Or it's got to be this fucking drug fucking dealer guy who's hanging around, or it's got to be one of the mothers, but again, I don't know, and I don't really care, to be honest, at this point, because I feel like whatever gets revealed, if it is revealed to be the drug dealer, it's going to be unimpactful, because it's been fucking highlighted and shown for fucking the last few episodes. If it's one of the mothers, it's no surprise either. There's going to be no surprise here. It's just going to be a bunch of fake, oh my god, I didn't know it was you this whole time. Oh. Get fucking lost. Rubbish. 3 out of 10. I'll see you next week, I guess, for another Acolyte review. We'll be on episode 5 then, over halfway through, and God knows what else is going to be revealed or talked about, because all they do is talk, nonsense, dribble. Yeah, we'll see. So there you go. That's my thoughts on the Acolyte episode 4. A little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, to be quite honest. It turned into a bit of a rant yet again. So there we go. 3 out of 10. If you enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe to the channel. Apologies for the late review. Like I said, I was away, so support the channel. Like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are for the Acolyte as we reach halfway through this TV show of $180 million worth. Where's the quality? Who knows? Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.